This is a decent vantage point from the EFL cameraman, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a good view. I think a lot of the times, like Pro Zone and stuff like that, where they watch games back from this camera angle, but it's good for us, certainly back here at the Stadium of Light.
Our studio, broom covered.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, you know, I mentioned it there where I felt like we've been a little bit lethargic in moving the ball round at the back with lacking tempo, really. Are they going to change that this afternoon, coming up against the side, as I said, who have moved the ball really well, usually play with a good bit of tempo, get after sides, certainly at home as well.
Yep, high press, high possession. That's what Liam Manning likes from his sides. This is Luke O'Nien trying to get out. Good support there if he needs it. I think Zenzo Lafayette back there, helping out. Viner trying to make way, but Sunderland get it back. Chris Rigg, Enzo Lafayette. He's actually a pleasure to watch. We've only been playing 2 minutes, but I've already seen
just calmness about him, hasn't he? Yeah.
Yelda did have that 100% record of not being beaten when on the pitch for Sunderland this season. That, of course, went after a defeat to Swansea.
Another opportunity for him from the start this afternoon, isn't it? But he came in for a couple of games, didn't he? And then picked up his injury with Dennis being out as well.
Good indications that Dennis Second is going to be back soon with the squad. That's good.
As mentioned, you see Bristol City preferred 3-4-3 formation. These three centre-backs here just trying to bait Sunderland into pressing.
It's Cameron Pring. Forward from Viner. Enzo Lafayette. Dan Neal's on the ball for Sunderland. There's Mepham.
Good possession early on for Sunderland. Saying that's the key. I mentioned the formation they're set up, and again this afternoon it's a bit of cat and mouse out on the flanks when you're in these formations. Who goes to press their wing back, and then their wing back has to put a shift in, getting up and down. Trying to cover both Tommy Watson and Kjelder on that far side. And Trey Hume, Patrick Roberts down below us.
Ryan, nice touch there. Bristol City come away with it. Ricky Wells just held up.
Loose pass. Corner away, loose pass. Bristol City.
Well, early opportunity for Sunderland. Not really about that, Liam Manning.
Yeah, I'd say coming into it, yes, we want a performance from a Sunderland.
Opportunity here for Mehmeti. Comes out.
Yeah, don't deal with it. A couple of opportunities to clear the ball there. It drops to McCrory in the end. Smashes it under Anthony Patterson. Bristol City ahead. It does feel like it's been coming, hasn't it, since the second half. Say they got themselves back into it early on. A lot of ball coming into that box. We'll just have a look at it here now. Ball threaded in. Let's say Earthy's been quite lively in this second half, but here now somebody's got a switch on there. Receives that ball there. We've got 4 or 5 shirts in the middle. Joe with a heavy touch. Doesn't deal with it. Don't know if he's trying to cushion it to Luke O'Nien or it just pops off him. Either way, have a look. I think he's trying to kill it there. It just pops off him there. Or he just steps onto it, smashes it under Anthony Patterson. Bristol City. Oh, it's a little.
Another deep one. This time it bypasses everyone.
Yeah. Possibly have a look at, isn't it? Say both corners loading the back of the 6-yard box. Drop it past the goalkeeper, just a fraction too much on that one. But I think it would certainly be happy with the start this afternoon compared to where we were last weekend against Swansea. Swansea were out the blocks.
Yeah, they were. Is that the right call from the referee?
I just have to see it back again because I focused on the contact, but whether Luke O'Nine's going to get back in, I mean, he's sort of wide, isn't he, towards the edge of the 18-yard box-ish. Maybe he'll argue my next touch is going to be a strike on goal.
It's probably not going to score from there.
Yeah. But what they've done well, the players, I said we didn't do it last week with the penalty. I know you can say this. Get round the ref, yeah.
Oh, the shot from distance goes in!
Well, because the ref isn't out 7 in the first half, you're happy with the centre-back striking from there, and it is Rob Dickey from 25-30 yards, comes out from there, no pressure, and it's a firm side foot really, isn't it? Finds the top corner. Anthony Patterson watching it, sail into that top corner, and they're back on level terms.
Let's watch this back from this angle, it'll be a good one. Lafayette with the initial clearance, goes to Rob Dickey, takes a touch out.
Lovely finish, isn't it?
Finish. Not from a Sunderland point of view though.
No chance for Anthony Patterson either.
Front line on doing it. Take things into your own hands.
Exactly, yeah. Well, he had one in the first half and say 1 or 2 strikes, and naturally you do so, don't you? You're happy with the centre-back striking it from there, but give him credit, it's a lovely finish that. So he's not thrashed at it, it's just guided it into the top corner. So Dan saying I can't go anywhere. Sometimes, yes, you can't get there. You've come to get the ball, you haven't quite got there. He's just nipped in a header yet. Sunderland fans down there behind that goal don't agree.
Max Bird is there. So is George Earthy. I imagine this will be crossed over. Short one. Looped in. Clear yet as Tanner tries to find across Crawley.
Yeah, it was Williams, wasn't it? Again, they work it short. The other free kick wasn't great after the sending off, and that one there, yeah, wasn't great either, was it? A better option, just bending the ball in behind that Sunderland back line, but for a moment Sunderland get a breather, try and reorganise a little bit.
Leo Kielder might have just getting some instructions from the side.
Yeah, you can see them all having a look across. I think it just looks like it's just gone back to a 3 for a moment. You see there, Luke there goes too tight, doesn't need to. Naki Wells, he's not the biggest, he's sort of stockish in his shape, but Luke goes to make the contact there instead of just concentrating on winning the ball. And once he doesn't there, we're out of position. Trey's wrong side. And yes, it's unfortunate, but it is a slight coming together, and it's just enough, isn't it?
Ball from Mepham. Probably, they do like the possession, Bristol City. They probably have a little bit more as well.
Just on, I think Dan Neil's gone in at centre back there. You see Luke's come across the full back. Left centre back Dan Neil. Just thinking back last time he dropped in there, Stoke in the FA Cup late on, didn't he?
Sure, the captain Dan Neil will do whatever's required. This is Viner.
Just a 4-4-1 really, isn't it? See Chris Regan, Lafayette's a 2 in there now. Yeah, it's in a game now where you can see they're in discussion there. Michael Proctor, Regis Lebris. You knew coming down there Bristol City like to have possession, so it's going to be a long old afternoon, and it's looking at counter-attacks now, isn't it? And you've still got people up the top end of the pitch with the threat. Tommy Watson, Patrick Roberts and Mayenda all can carry the ball well.
City moving it on. This is George Earthy on loan from West Ham United. An opportunity here, perhaps if he can shape up, but it's kind of
Pring, isn't it? Yeah, on his left foot.
Luke O'Nine goes with him.
Does enough in the end. Yeah, he gets tight. We see as it's fizzed into his feet. They actually had an overload far post. He could have rolled it into him. Tries to get a yard, yeah.
By the time he shoots, Pring.
Luke just does enough.
Marshall's
Give him a yard.
Waiting for a crack.
Yeah, well, that's why Sunderland just got to be compact, and we've seen sides do it enough to us throughout the course of the season. Just looking for that little threading one, there's the ball now.
Might unlock. Chris Regan there, helping out. On the far side, taken quickly. Barrow beaten Plymouth Argyle. Big game at both ends of the table, that one.
Yeah, at the moment, as you say, both Coventry and Middlesbrough just in below. Bristol City winning. I feel this is a big opportunity now, isn't it? Against the Sunderland side coming into it.
What's that do for a manager when you lose a player so early
yeah.
on? It's the kind of game plan out the window.
Exactly that. You've done all your work during the week, haven't you? And you're building into it, and then all of a sudden within 5 minutes you have to change it. But it happens in football, you've got to adjust. And you do enough sessions in training where you work 10v11 sometimes with the man down. You've got to get used to it.
Pring inside, and Enzo Lefebvre taking matters into his own hands. So
well.
Chasing the ball.
He's done well there, Enzo Lefebvre, hasn't he? Just releases from his central midfield position, goes pressing all the way through to the keeper.
Forced the pass.
Yeah.
He'll be disappointed, Trey Hume, won't he? He's had some great form of late, and you know, if you see Trey Hume red card on a match report, you think it's going to be a big meaty challenge, and it was just kind of
no similar. I think he had one very similar last season, didn't he? Over on the far side, back here at the Stadium of Lights, similar where it was a tangle of legs and picked up a second yellow card. Obviously, that's a straight red this afternoon for him.
It's a victim of the rules, isn't it?
Yeah.
Moved on by Tanner. Zach Viner. One career at Bristol City. A few loans in there as well. Viner. Back of Pring. Gives him it back. Building up for a cross. It's probably Sargent, I think, that was the better player, even though he hasn't got the numbers of Sands.
Yeah, both of Sands as well, yeah. But shipped too many goals. That's been their problem this season, Norwich.
We have Hjelder looking for options from the throw. Enzo Lefebvre goes across, he's out muscled, but he gets the benefit of the doubt from Oliver Langford. Someone to have a free kick, which should take quickly. When you're out there, Danny, and you go down to 10 men quite early, how do you conserve the energy as the game
Yeah, that's
goes
the thing.
on?
It's just been organised. Let's have a look at this.
Yeah, Eliza Mayenda is going for this. The keeper comes out. He wasn't that convincing. He does do enough.
Does well in the end, doesn't he? Just gets there.
Max O'Leary.
But yeah, I mean, if you look at it, I say there, you've lost the body technically at the top end of the pitch because obviously you drop one down. So you've gone 4-4. You've gone 4-4-1 really, haven't you? So yeah, you're giving up possession, top end of the pitch, but it's still difficult to break down. You've seen it time and time again where a team, if anything, becomes more resolute because you know you're down.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But yeah,
harder to break down 10 men.
And you think, listen, lads, we've got to dig in now. You know, it's gone against us. 5 minutes on the clock, and we're a man down. Let's make it.
Well, we're going to survive this as well. A shot comes in, and that was nearly in as well from Joe Williams.
Yeah, looking for his first goal of the season, isn't he, Joe Williams? In the middle of the park. Not a great free kick, and as it comes back to him, not a bad strike. It's just curving away, isn't it, from that left-hand side post as we look at it. I think Anthony Patterson, give him credit, has got it covered.
Hjelder. Momentarily dispossessed, but retain possession. Mepham. Touch from Patrick Roberts. 9.
It's good possession from Sunderland. You see Bristol City just sat off us a little bit, allowing us to rotate the ball around the back. Sunderland will be happy with that.
Just
A bit going
the
on
ball
there, yeah. Mackie Wells involved.
Chris Rigg, right in front of the fourth official as well.
Yeah. Coming together, just like Mackie Wells just pushed Chris Rigg away around the head.
Opposite ends of their careers. Mackie Wells and Chris Rigg. Wells is 34 now. That's from Rigg. Big crossfield ball from Luke O'Nien, looking to bring Tommy Watson in. Frustrated, but it looked like
it was that block tackle. I think it was Bristol City's ball. You'd be able to try and kid the ref there, pick the ball up quick, yeah. Not wrong with that.
This is Cameron Pring. Drops it off to Zach Viner. Jason Knight. Pring. Challenger from Patrick Roberts. So player stays down, he's now back on his feet, George Earthy. Knight. Pring. Earthy wants it down the line. Chris Rigg comes across. Sunderland play it out. Nutmeg from Chris Rigg. And get it clear. And they come forward. Knight. This is Tanner. Joe Williams. Jason Knight. Goals flying in around the championship. Norwich got a goal back. Murphy. Knight tries to keep it alive. Pringle cross it in. The deeper one goes all the way to the edge of the area. Williams. Well, Bristol was showing their extra man there, but Sunderland were also quite resolute in their defence.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Outside the area.
Yeah, trying to get the balance between being compact and sitting deep and frustrating them, but at the same time, you know, as I say there, from the end, they go back to the Norwich game where you don't want to see him with his pace 10-15 yards from your own edge of your own box. You want him up on the halfway line, occupying those centre backs. You know, there's 2 or 3 of them up there, so they've still got bodies back there. So the numerical advantage isn't so much up in the Sunderland half then. And if we do manage to steal possession, can we get him down the channels, running at those centre backs one-on-one?
Nine's only got Roberts there at the moment. The ball on the pitch here.
Yeah, well, it's coming from Bristol City fans, isn't it? The main stand.
Chris Mepham's gone to the referees, really unhappy about something. I think it was the first throw in he felt it came off a Bristol City player. Restarted here. So they need to switch on. Earthy. Mayenda. In the back as well, Eliza Mayenda for Sunderland. Charging through, Eliza Mayenda.
That's good there from Pring. Full back well. Let come to this left-hand side, this left wing back. Just tucks in, does really well. Closes the space. As Mayenda just tries to knock it past. It's Viner, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
See there, and he comes in on the cover, does really well.
Need to go and meet the ball though. Knight allowed to bring it forward, shoots. This is angles all wrong.
Yeah, well, there's no real pressure on him. Nobody gets out to him. In the end, I think it's Chris Rigg, the nearest Sunderland player. He just slices it, doesn't he? You see Knight there, takes a couple of touches, and eventually Mayenda as well, trying to get across.
Now Pring, back to Knight. He's been held off by Chris Rigg. Dickey. Lots of time for Bristol City here. They're flicking through.
Yeah, That's what they're looking for. The build-up plays either get it out wide and the ball delivered, which Sunderland generally you'd be happy with. I think from our point of view, you fancy your centre-backs to deal with it coming in, those flat balls, or competing with Naki Wells in the middle there. So he's not the biggest and most physical of centre-forwards, but you've got to be switched on for those little clever ones, those little threaded passes, what they're looking for there, Bristol City. Doesn't quite come off on that occasion.
Mayenda flicks it on. Patrick Roberts gets there. Now Rigg, lovely ball inside. If Lafayette can get there, well, between him and Tommy Watson, none of them do. And that allows Bristol City to come forward. Rigg with the challenge. Hjelde has to get there as well. Shot from distance! Well, it wasn't too far away.
Yeah, got a bit of an ooh from the crowd, didn't it? Is it Tanner? No, it's not Tanner, is it? Let's put the strike, maybe Rob Dickey. It is Rob Dickey, the big centre-back. Again, similar to Williams' effort earlier on, wasn't it? Drags it past that left-hand side post.
Only momentarily, I think that's going to be a Bristol throw-in.
A couple of counter-attacks, haven't they? Again, maybe not making the most of it, but say
drop of a shoulder from Wells. He runs into Dan Neil. It's another free kick. Would Dan Neil do anything about that?
No, listen, it's a free kick. Dan's arguing it, where can I go type of thing, but it is. It just as it rolls across his body, he plays it. Look there, allows it across Chris Mepham. Then yeah, it's a foul.
Pring. Mepham on the slide, doesn't take the ball though. Rigg does. Digs one out, looking for Mayenda. Opportunity here. Mameti comes out.
Yeah, don't deal with it. A couple of opportunities to clear the ball there. It drops to McCrory in the end. Smashes it under Anthony Patterson. Bristol City ahead. It does feel like it's been coming, hasn't it, since the second half. Say they got themselves back into it early on. A lot of ball coming into that box. We'll just have a look at it here now. Ball threaded in. Let's say Earthy's been quite lively in this second half, but here now somebody's got to switch on there. Receives that ball there. We've got 4 or 5 shirts in the middle. Joe with a heavy touch. Doesn't deal with it. I don't know if he's trying to cushion it to Luke O'Neill or it just pops off him. Either way, have a look. I think he's trying to kill it there. It just pops off him there. Or he just steps onto it, smashes it under Anthony Patterson. Bristol City.
Step forward, but Knight able to play the ball forward himself. Now Wells. Tim shot really.
Yeah, well it opens up and we're just getting a little bit deep in there. Just keep an eye on it. We've got 4 or 5 shirts in there. We can bump other players on for me. You see in the middle there, we've got 2 or 3 not doing anything, just almost in there now, trying to get on possession as they are, looking for those little passes, but on the turnovers into Mayenda, drive forward, yeah, one-on-one with Rob Dickey, the centre-back in the middle.